everybody. Good morning. We are again present here today for the pre-bid conference for civil works under invitation to bid number 2025-001. We are live via YouTube in compliance to the Department Order number 6 series of 2024, which directs us to stream activities like this for accountability and transparency of procurement processes. Before we proceed, may we request the Secretariat to please acknowledge those who are present here today.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Our attendees for today's activity, pre-bid conference for civil works for 2nd District Engineering Office. We have here the back members, starting with our chairperson, Engineer Lorna B. Rubin.
Present.
Vice Chairperson, Engineer Leslie T. Gudito. Provisional members, we have Engineer Edwin L. Jacob
Present.
and Engineer Ernesto D. Tero Jr.
Present.
From the back secretariat, we have the acting head, Engineer Arthur Noel Elor.
Present.
Back secretariat member, Ms. Girlie Billy Garde.
Present.
From the back DWG, headed by Engineer Jeff D. M. Eliseo.
Present.
TWG members, we have Engineer J.R. Malinao
Present.
and Engineer Aladen M. Alagon.
Present.
From the planning and design section, we have Engineer Shaina May Hidlay, Engineer Sweetie Faye Aiko, and Engineer Glenn Balikot. And we would also like to acknowledge our viewers via YouTube. Good morning and welcome. That would be all, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Since majority of the back member presents, I hereby declare a quorum and call this meeting in order. We have a preset agenda for this activity. Agenda 1, brief presentation, explanation of the following: basic contract data, requirements of bidding documents, documents to be submitted by the bidders, the technical component of the bid, financial component of the bid, then bid criteria of the and procedure of eligibility check, preliminary examination of bids, detailed evaluation of bids, post-qualification, status of ongoing projects and award. Number 2, the question, comments from bidders, and replies of BAC and other representative of procuring entities. Number 3, other matters, the three-strike policy against violation of Section 69.1.I of IRR of RA 9184. And number 4, summary of proceeding, including supplemental bid bulletin to be issued. Any motion to adopt the agenda or any other matters to be included in the agenda? If there is none, may I now the pleasure of the body move to adopt the present agenda.
Second the motion.
It has been moved by Engineer Gudito and seconded by Engineer Jacob, and with no objection, the motion to adopt the agenda is hereby approved. First in the order of the business is the explanation of basic contract data. This will be presented by us, by Engineer Hidlay, Engineer Aiko, and Engineer Balikot from the Planning and Design section.
Good morning, everyone. We have here the first project. The name of contract is construction of Revetment along Agusan River, Lower Mapawa Bridge, Upstream, Barangay Mapawa, Maragusan, Davao de Oro. Contract ID number 25LI0001. Location is Davao de Oro. Scope of works, construction of reinforced concrete revetment and steel sheet piles for foundation, and construction of gabions for end protection works, then installation of minor drainages. The approved budget for contract is 144,749,709.66. Source of fund FY 2025-002. Contract duration 358 calendar days including 100 unworkable days. Size range is medium A. License category is B. Then the cost of bid documents is 50,000.
Good morning. For the second project, name of contract, San Jose Road leading to Awao Falls, Barangay San Jose, Monkayo, Davao de Oro. Contract ID number 24LI0002. Location, Davao de Oro. Scope of works, concreting with a width of 6.10 meters and thickness of 230 mm. Station 6 plus 125.375 plus Station 6 plus 243.375 with a total length of 118 meters. Paved shoulder 15 mm thick. Roadway excavation. Construction of slope. Protection grouted riprap. Construction of concrete offline canal and other minor drainage structure, installation of metal guardrails including posts with metal beam and piece, and application of reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. Approved budget for the contract, 4,900,000 pesos only. Source of fund, FY 2025-CSSP-CFA. Contract duration, 42 calendar days including 15 unworkable days. Size range, small b. License category C and D and cost of B documents, 5,000 pesos.
Project number 3. Name of contract, construction or completion of multi-purpose building, Barangay Visayas, Montevista, Davao de Oro. Contract ID number 25LI003. Location, Davao de Oro. Scope of works, construction of stage and completion of bleachers, including concrete slab, painting works applied to steel, masonry, and concrete surfaces, repainting of existing steel structures and bleachers, windows, doors, and jumps, plumbing works, electrical works, and fire extinguisher. Approved budget for the contract, 7,424,944 pesos and 92 cents. Source of funds, FY 2025 CSSP VIP. Contract duration, 120 calendar days including 20 unworkable days. Size range is small b. License category C and D, and cost of these documents 10,000 pesos.
For the fourth project, name of contract, Preventive Maintenance of Road, Asphalt Overlay, Nabunturan, Maragusan Road. Kilometer 1441 plus minus 443 to kilometer 1443 plus 897. Contract ID number 25LI0004. Location, Maragusan, Davao de Oro. Scope of works, asphalt overlay 50 mm thick. Lane 1 and Lane 4 for kilometer 1441 plus minus 443 to kilometer 1441 plus minus 243 as per RDA. Kilometer 1440 plus 582 to kilometer 1440 plus 731.500 with a total length of 149.15 meters as per plan, section 1. Lane 1, Lane 2, Lane 3, and Lane 4 for kilometer 1441 plus minus 243 to kilometer 1443 plus 897 as per RDA. Kilometer 1440 plus 731.500 to kilometer 1443 plus 860 with a total length of 3,148.15 meters as per plan, section 1. Application of concrete joint sealant and application of reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. Approved budget for the contract, 96,500,000 pesos. Source of fund, FY 2025-001. Contract duration, 158 calendar days including 52 unworkable days. Size range, medium A. License category B. And cost of B documents, 50,000 pesos.
Project number 5. Name of contract, construction or completion of multi-purpose building, Maragusan Central Elementary School, Barangay Poblacion, Maragusan, Davao de Oro. Contract ID number 25LI005. Location, Davao de Oro. Scope of works, construction of multi-purpose building, rubberized paint for court lines only, basketball goal, bleachers, and complete 8.5 meters by 11 meters stage, including earthworks, plain and reinforced concrete works, finishing and other civil works, including painting works for masonry and steel, structural steel works for roof framing, and electrical works. Approved budget for the contract, 7,919,952 pesos and 36 cents. Source of fund, FY 2025 CSSP PIP. Contract duration, 150 calendar days, including 75 unworkable days. Size range, small b, license category C and D, and cost of bid documents, 10,000 pesos.
For the sixth project, name of contract, Naboc-Pilar-Tamia Road in support of banana industry, Monkayo-Compostela, Davao de Oro. Contract ID number 245LI006. Location, Davao de Oro. Scope of works, concreting with a width of 6.7 meters and thickness of 280 mm. Station 0+000 to Station 0+607 with a total length of 607 meters. Construction of minor drainage structure, installation of metal guardrails including posts with metal beam and piece, and application of reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. Approved budget for the contract, 9,800,000 pesos. Source of fund, FY 2025 CSSP CPAP. Contract duration, 69 calendar days including 24 unworkable days. Size range, small b. License category C and D, and cost of B documents, 10,000 pesos. For the seventh project, name of contract, Bantacan, Magsaysay Road in support of coconut, rice, and banana plantation, Bataan, Davao de Oro. Contract ID number 25LI007. Location, Davao de Oro. Scope of works, concreting with a width of 6.7 meters and thickness of 280 mm. Paved shoulder, 0.15 mm thick. Station 0+660 to Station 0+880 with a total length of 220 meters, Section 1. Station 1+80 to Station 1+452 with a total length of 372 meters, Section 2. Construction of concrete line canal and other minor drainage structure, and application of reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. Approved budget for the contract, 9,800,000 pesos. Source of fund, FY 2025 CSSP CPA. Contract duration, 68 calendar days including 23 unworkable days. Size range, small b. License category C and D, and cost of B documents, 10,000 pesos. For the last project, name of contract, Tubo-Tubo, Mamunga Road in support of rice, banana, and oil palm production, Monkayo, Davao de Oro. Contract ID number 25LI0008. Location, Davao de Oro. Scope of works, concreting with a width of 6.7 meters and thickness of 280 mm. Station 1 plus 924 to Station 1 plus 999 with a total length of 75 meters. Then Station 2 plus 17 to Station 2 plus 221 with a total length of 204 meters. Paved shoulder, 150 mm thick. Embankment from borrow, common soil. Construction of slope protection, grouted riprap. Construction of concrete line canal and other minor drainage structure. Installation of metal guardrails, including posts with metal beam and piece. And application of reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. Approved budget for the contract, 9,800,000 pesos. Source of fund, FY 2025 CSSP-CFA. Contract duration, 65 calendar days including 20 unworkable days. Size range, small b, license category, C and D, and cost of B documents, 10,000 pesos. That's all, Ms. Mayor.
Thank you, Engineer Aiko, Engineer Baligot, and Engineer Hidlay for your explanation of the projects to be procured by interested bidders. Next in the order of the business is the requirement of bidding documents, which will be discussed by Engineer Arthur Noel A. Lore.
Good morning, everyone. To participate and qualify in our procurement activities, interested bidders are encouraged to read the following documents. Number 1, instruction to bidders. Number 2, bid data sheet. Number 3, general conditions of the contract. Number 4, special conditions of the contract. Number 5, bill of quantities. Number 6, drawings and specifications. Number 7, securities and other forms as may be required for the contract. Bidders are strongly advised to read each provision, especially the instruction to bidders and general conditions of the contract, whose special instructions are clearly spelled out in the bid data sheet and special conditions of the contract, respectively. Bidders are also encouraged to check the bill of quantity so that your bid will be responsive to the requirements set forth in the bidding documents. These documents can be downloaded free of charge from the PhilJEPS and DPWH websites. Interested bidders shall pay the applicable amount for the bidding documents not later than the submission of your bids. That's all, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Lore, for discussing this document. Next in the order of the business is the documents to be submitted by the bidders. This will be discussed to us by Ms. Brgy.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, everyone.
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning to our viewers. For the following documents should be included by the interested bidders in their bids: the technical component of the bids, which includes the PhilJEP certificate, if not enrolled in the CWA, PCAB license and registration, statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, SLCC, NFCC, computation, and statement of total assets and total liabilities. Joint venture agreement if applicable. If already enrolled in the CWR, the eligibility documents to be updated, any, the bid security, project requirements, organizational chart for the contract, list of contractors' key personnel, list of major equipment owned or leased, and omnibus source statement in prescribed format in accordance to the GPBB Resolution 16-2020. For the financial component of the bid, which includes the bid form, bid prices in the bill of quantities, detailed estimates including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in the coming up with the bid, and the cash flow by quarter. Please be reminded that the following documents, omnibus source statement, bid form, bid securing declaration, if you opt to use this type of bid security, should be in the standard format as per guidelines of the Government Procurement Policy Board in the Resolution number 16-2020. Kindly check the format of the documents you're using to avoid being declared non-responsive pursuant for using of the unprescribed format. This document should be submitted using the 2-envelope system. Bidders are urged to only fasten the document at the topmost portion instead of hard binding or soft binding them. Each document should be ear-tagged appropriately. It should be labeled based on another envelope. This envelope should be labeled as original copy of the technical component and original copy of the financial component. This labeled envelope shall be then sealed into one envelope and labeled it as original copy of the bid. The same process of the sealing for copies 1 and 2. Lastly, the original copy 1 and copy 2 of the bid shall be sealed into one final envelope and label it appropriately as instructed in the bidding documents. Bidders are urged to read Section 21 of the Instruction to Bidders, page 40, to fully understand the sealing and markings of the bid. Submit your bid personally here at DPWH First District Engineering Office on or before November 5, 10 a.m. Late bids will not be accepted. You also have the option to submit your bids electronically. The preparation of the financial and technical component documents of the bid are outlined in Department Order Number 87, Series of 2020. The sealing and markings of the bid is also outlined on the said DEO and is reiterated on the bid data sheets. The interested bidders are advised to read in case your choice is electronic submission. Then submit electronic bids to electronic bids Davao de Oro 2 at dpwh.gov.ph on or before November 5, 10 a.m. And please be reminded that your key personnel should occupy one position in your organizational chart. The applications of functions of your key personnel will be bound for disqualifications pursuant to the principle of Item 6 under Department Order Number 9, Series of 2012. Also, may I request you to please indicate your tax identification numbers since this will be used in awarding of contract. And further, on your bid form and bid of quantities, may we request you to please write legibly. And also, if you are offering a discount in your bid form, please indicate specifically the methodology as to where or which pay item the discount will take effect. Absence of methodology, original amount will prevail. The discrepancies between bid prices in words and in figures, the words will prevail. Bids not addressing or filling out all the required items in the bidding documents, such as in the bill of quantity, the bid is considered non-responsive and is outright disqualified. We are requesting you to please check your document before submitting the same to our end to avoid disqualification of your firm. That will be all, Madam Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Brgy, for the discussing the documents to be submitted by the bidders. To add, especially in accomplishing or filling out of the bill of quantities, if you opt to computerize the preparation of your BOQ, please use the font style Tahoma and font size 11. This is to make your proposal readable and legible. Also, in your detailed estimates or detailed cost estimates, kindly explicitly outline and or indicate the OCM, contract profit, as well as the VAT. Since this would be essential during the contract implementation, should there be a need for a variation order. We would like to remind the bidders to submit 3 names through email prior to the bidding date. However, only one of these 3 names will be able to enter our premises during the bidding activity. Next in the order of the business is the explanation of the criteria and procedure of eligibility check, preliminary examination of bids, detailed evaluation of bids, post-qualification, status of ongoing projects and awards. This will be explained by Engineer Jeffrey Eliseo.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning also to our viewers who are viewing us through YouTube. So the criteria for eligibility check is set forth in section 23 of the revised IRR of RA 914. All prospective bidders should have an updated Class A legal, technical, and financial documents and Class B documents if applicable. So these documents were already discussed by Ms. Ligarde a while ago. During the opening of bids, the first envelope, which contains the technical component of the bid, will be opened. After opening the first envelope, the back will simultaneously conduct the electronic eligibility check and preliminary examination of technical proposal. Bidders who are ineligible to participate for the sole reason that your eligibility documents are not updated will undergo manual eligibility check based on the submitted eligibility documents. If found to be eligible and at the same time pass the preliminary examination with technical proposal, the financial proposal will be open. However, the committee will conduct second electronic eligibility check after updating the eligibility records through the contractor's profile application or through procurement service and other fees. Result of the latest electronic eligibility processing shall prevail over the manual eligibility evaluation. All open financial components of the bid will also undergo preliminary examination vis-a-vis a checklist. If passed, the committee or the chairperson or the presiding officer will bid the bid amount stated in the bid. After that, the BAC, through the help of the technical working group, will immediately conduct a detailed evaluation of all bids using non-discretionary criteria considering first, completeness of the bid, and second, arithmetical corrections. Bids shall then be ranked in the ascending order of their total calculated bid prices as evaluated and corrected for computational errors and other bid modifications to identify the lowest calculated bid. The lowest calculated bid will also undergo post-qualification in order to determine whether the bidder concerned complies with and is responsive to all the requirements and conditions as specified in the bidding documents. This is pursuant to Section 34 of RA 9184. If found to be responsive, the bidder will be declared lowest or single calculated and responsive bid and will be recommended for the award of the contract. If found to be non-responsive, the committee will conduct post-qualification to the next lowest calculated bid ranked during the bid evaluation stage. Bidders